Hello, welcome back to my scrap room. My name is Jennifer Perry and I am an independent consultant with Close to My Heart. And today we're going to talk about retreat packing. It is retreat season where I live and I have two back-to-back retreats coming up. And I just kind of wanted to show you how I'm getting prepared for it. Okay, so this is a standard crate that I picked up from the office store. And I put some wheels on the crate. I don't know if you can see them on the bottom. They're kind of blending in with the tablecloth. But I'm going to scoot up just a little bit so you can see what is in the crate. Whenever I buy supplies to teach you guys, I do not play with the paper pack until after it is retired. So everything in this bucket is retired Close to My Heart kits, except for this. This is some homemade paper that my mother-in-law brought me back from Australia that I want to try and incorporate into some of my layouts. So this is one of the few non-Close to My Heart products. But what I do is I pop all of my kits into this crate whenever they get retired, and this stays this way. And as you can see, there is a tag that says retreat crate or retreat layouts or something along those lines. But all it is the pack of paper, some cardstock, any instructions that might have come with it that I didn't get a chance to play with it, and all of the scraps that go with it. I also have in here a cork pad for stitching and a spare pad of like butcher paper in case I want to get messy, and some 12 by 12 bags, and these are actually Becky Higgins Picture Life, but I've also got some PML page protectors in here and regular page protectors in case I would like to do some of those, and then some standard base cardstocks. And then in the front, we all have the random stickers of things that we buy from the hobby shops of what we think we might use. This is my entire collection right here. That's all I have. So I've just kind of popped that in the front. We are going to be in a hotel this time, so it's going to be in a ballroom. So I am taking my cup holder that's got the trash can on it. I don't normally have to take this with me to retreat. I'm taking it this time because I do not want my drink to sit on the table. And then this is all of the photos that I'm taking. I'm going to open this up in just a moment and show you what's in it. This is all of my stitching supplies and all of my templates. So these are some of my stitching templates that I use. I must have these. I cannot seem to scrapbook without my templates, so I'm taking all of my templates. And this year you'll notice I'm flat packing. This is some thread. It is the retired threads that most likely will go with the papers that are in my other crate. I have another box of thread that is current thread. This is all retired thread, so I keep it separate. And then this entire pack is all of the complements that go with the paper packs. And I was able to get all of my complements in this one pouch. So that is that there. I'll pop these back in real fast. So what is this box? This box is what I do when I'm getting ready for retreat, or what I do when I'm getting ready to scrap a certain year. I scrap by year. So in this box I have my photo with my journaling, all of the memorabilia that go with this box, one partial layout that I'm working on, and my layout labels, and I will explain those. And it also says ready to scrap, so I know everything in this box is ready to scrap. So the first thing is the memorabilia from a trip that my husband took that I want to have with me to scrap. This is the Branson trip, all of the doodads that went with the Branson trip. My calendar of a couple of trips so I get my dates right. Some stickers that I want to be sure to use. This is part of that partial layout that I'm working on. And then all of my photos are separated by how I want to scrap them, and I have my journaling already done. So what I do with my journaling is I use just Microsoft Word and I put it on vellum. Now I just run it through the printer, just a regular old printer. If you are using an inkjet printer, you have to make sure to let this dry. Once it's dry, you can use this on any layout. It matches any layout because it's completely see-through. So these are all of my photos. And then let me dig out from the bottom. There are a couple of Studio J layouts. If you remember, Close to My Heart used to have a program called Studio J that was digital scrapbooking. And I went ahead before they closed it and did several years worth of title pages. So this is the title page for this year. And then I always make what I call layout labels. These go on the back of my layouts so that if I'm working on multiple years and haven't popped my layouts in my albums yet, I know where it goes. So what I'll do is I'll take one of these layouts and just put it on the back. So as I'm sorting to put things in albums, I know which layout this goes in or what album this layout goes in. So here's all the photos that I'm going to be working on. Now this may seem like a lot, but I have 2 back-to-back retreats that I'm doing. So I want to pack once. I don't want to pack twice because my retreats are only about 3 days apart from each other. I will also be taking my tool caddy, and it has all the standard bits and bobs that you need for scrapbooking, and this will sit on my desk while I'm working on my layouts. It has my ruler, it has stamp cleaner, it's got my crop templates, adhesive, my little bitty stapler, my mason jar that's got all my pens and scissors and whatnot in it, my reading glasses, my stamp cleaner, little raggy thing, some extra adhesive, my liquid glass, my adhesive body, some extra staples, some extra blades, some blocks, and some stamp pads, and I think that's it. This is just a little self-care pocket. It's got some lotion, some Advil, some chapstick, some Post-it notes. And this is just a little, I carry this around with me everywhere. It's just a little place card holder that my upline made me. And it fits in this pocket quite nicely, so I carry it with me everywhere. So there is my tool caddy. I am short, and this bucket is the perfect size to be a footstool under the desk. So when I get to my location, I unpack it, put the lid back on it, and then I use it as my footstool. So the very first thing on top, adhesive, because without adhesive, there will be no scrapbooking. And then this is my needle. You can't see it. I'll have to open it up for you. You saw my stitching baggie. This is all the needles and tape and my little tomato that go with the stitching. I was trying to get it in this bucket, but I looked at the weather, and actually I had everything in this bucket, but I looked at the weather and noticed there was going to be some rain, so I wanted to put my books in this bucket and everything else just in these baggies, and hopefully it'll stay dry. So what I have, and what's very important to me, is that I'm taking my idea books with me for Close to My Heart. So if I'm sitting there and I don't quite know what I want to work on, these will help me decide what I want to work on. So I'm taking all of my books, and yes, it might be overkill, but this is how I scrapbook. This is just a small selection of sparkles and doodads. That's all I'm taking. Must have an extension cord because you do not know where the plugs are going to be. And then this is my stitching bucket with my current colors in it. I was hoping to only have to take this bucket, and then I realized most of my paper is retired, so I needed the other thread. This is to hold my books. my trimmer, and then just a small thing of baby wipes. Okay, so the last item is my clothes. And believe it or not, I have everything in this one backpack. So let me open it up real fast. And as you can see, I have plenty of room in here. I've got a whole pocket of room that I'm not even using. This is socks, underwear, my dirty clothes hamper, things like that, but just, I don't want flying around my luggage. My walk-in pharmacy, you guys have seen this in past videos. I do not travel anywhere without this. My daughter used to work at the hotel that we will be staying at. She gave me a heads up that there are Keurigs in the room, so I just have 4 little Keurig pods in my cup. And my cup, again, I like to take covered cups with me to crops because you just never know, and I would hate for my drink to spill on somebody else's work. So there's my coffee cup, my hairbrush, and I know you guys have seen me talk about my toiletry bag. I've got a video about my toiletry bag, but this is just a very pared down version of my toiletry bag. And this is going to be used for both retreats. And then here's my clothes. So my daytime, or let me rephrase that, my evening when we go to dinner is right here. So I'll have the jeans that I wear to the retreat, 1 pair of jeans, and 2 tops because my first retreat is just a 2-day retreat. So this is like if we go to dinner. My daytime wear is right here, and I've got everything bundled up. So this is 1 set of t-shirt and lounge clothes. This is another set of t-shirt and scrub pants. A lot of ladies can wear yoga pants. I can't wear yoga pants for a very long of time, so I came up with scrub pants and just a flowy pair of, they're almost like capris, but they're very flowy. They end up looking like a dress by the time you're done. So I've just got 2 of those, and then my slippers. And everything just pops right in here. Just like that. And you can see I've got plenty of room. Now for my 4-day retreat, I will just add 2 more outfits. Not a problem. So I hope this information helps you pack for your next retreat. Maybe it will give you a few ideas of the best way that is for you to pack. Again, this is all very individual. The way I pack may not work for the way you pack, and what I'm taking may not work for like what you like to do. I'm keeping it very minimal this time. I'm not taking all of my mixed media. I'm not taking all of my shimmer tapes. I'm keeping it very, very minimal. And I know it may not seem like it, but it most certainly is. And when we get back from the retreats, I will give you an album flip through. Until next time, thank you for spending some time with me. Bye-bye.